Researchers have found evidence that early North Americans were using so-called ancient vehicles, wooden structures to transport goods and possibly people, more than 20,000 years ago, according to a new study. The sled-like tracks were found alongside human footprints in White Sands National Park, New Mexico, believed to be the oldest known human footprint site in North America. Indigenous people consulted for the research suggested that the marks were left by a travois, a wooden frame made of two poles tied together, according to the study published in the scientific journal Quaternary Science Advances. This travois was used by indigenous groups in the Great Plains, including New Mexico, to transport houses, rudimentary furniture, and other goods, initially pulled by dogs and later by horses, during the first contact with European settlers about 500 years ago. According to the study, older women and children also traveled in these vehicles at that time. The marks discovered consist of long lines more than 50 meters long, which suggests the use of rudimentary transportation devices. Some of the marks are simple lines, probably left by two poles tied at the ends, forming in a shaped frame. Other marks show two parallel lines, indicating that the poles may have been crossed in the middle, forming an X. These findings are supported by field experiments conducted by the research team. To test whether the tracks could have been made by a travois, the researchers built a model out of wooden poles and dragged it across marshy terrain in the UK and along the coast of Maine. In our experiments, the tracks and mud lines left by the poles had the same appearance as fossilized examples discovered in New Mexico, explained Matthew Bennett, the study's lead author. The discovery offers new insight into how prehistoric humans transported heavy loads long before the invention of the wheel.